is George Engelbrecht. I live in Vredenburg, South Africa. It's near Cape Town. I've been working with Tom since 21 November 2008. So that's a bit more of a year and a half, say maybe. And it's been like mind-blowing. It's changed my life, actually. I was a lawyer, and if it wasn't for Tom's strategies, I would never have been able to pursue a full career in music. I always wanted to play at a very high level, kind of, but I always doubted my abilities because if you don't have a teacher who constantly reinforces this positive mindset or this empowering mindset, actually, that you are capable of playing on high levels, you can't like squeeze it out of a rock. I mean, you've got to have that mentor and teacher telling you that you are able to do that, and at the same time giving you the tools to actually accomplish those high levels. And it was actually the right decision because I had a chance to, or I was looking at lessons from Tom and looking from other lessons in South Africa, which we call ULISA, and it's like the standard grade 1 to grade 7 music lessons we do, and I'm very grateful that I didn't do the ULISA, and actually that Tom, convinced me back then, rather taking lessons with him, as well as the forum is like an amazing resource. Correspondence lessons are excellent because he always brings something fresh, always is never, or it is on the same topic, but there is such a broad category that he covers that every time it blows your mind with a new lesson. And like when you get frustrated with something old, or not something old, but something that you've kind of worked on for a long while, then he gives you something new, and that kind of resets your whole mindset and takes you into another direction, which you can never learn this stuff on your own. It's impossible because you don't know what you don't know. I mean, it's like obviously total musicianship has gone up like 3, 7, 10-fold. One thing I'm particularly interested in is playing on a virtuoso level on high speeds, and my speed playing has gone up like seriously, especially my sweeping arpeggios. It's just like eclipsed, and it's just the beginning. It's not even like near the top. So that's that. Songwriting, music theory, everything. Yeah, you can't learn if you want to. The thing with Tom is he structures the lessons around your personal goals and your preferences. So Tom won't give you something that's not particularly relevant to your situation. So that's nice because you're not devoting unnecessary time in unnecessary things that's not going to make you happy in the long run, and not going to take you close to your goals. But one of my goals is obviously to be happy. So he makes me happy with what he gives me because it's totally relevant and it's totally what I want to do. I did take private lessons when I was like in 2007 for 6 months. That was the thing that got me started into really aspiring for high levels. But the teacher, it was a really nice experience. But I would never have reached this level with him because there's just certain things that Tom knows and other people, more local people, isn't necessarily interested in that, and they're not able to teach that. And the money is the same. I'm only taking correspondence lessons with Tom, and I had private lessons with my teacher in Cape Town. And the thing that's nice with Tom's lessons is a lot of the times you get this audio sessions, and you can listen to those things over and over and over again. And even now I go back to lessons we did in the beginning, since I acquire new skills and new technical abilities to apply those intro lessons to a much greater depth. That's nice because I can keep that forever. Not having a person in front of you showing you the exact things isn't a problem, because I mean, you've got the forum. He also releases videos showing you what your hand should do. So I mean, there's no less benefit or benefit lacking from not having private lessons with him. Yeah, I mean, usually, like, the thing I'm into is the technique, but usually, like, the more musical part of things exceeds my expectations, like topics like voice leading and chord progressions, and just how to play with emotion within music and think about music in that terms is a much more important thing to be able to learn from someone, as opposed to playing these millions of notes per second, because in the end that doesn't really matter if you can't express yourself. So that's really exceeded my highest expectations.